Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today I am doing another summer container transplant into the garden to fill in a gap in preparation of the fall open garden scheduled for Saturday, September 24th from noon to 4 p.m. Now, I've already shown you one video where I did a kufia and a pepper, and this time I'm doing a pot of tomatillo. And really, I could keep it in the container and leave it in the garden right here, and that would be fine. But I'd really like to use the pot to fill it with some fresh soil cube and get some cool season things like broccoli or cauliflower seeded into it. So I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity, knowing that I still have at least 2 more months before we have a hard frost. So the process for doing this is super easy. And you can see I've already got a really nice ground cover of kufia here, and I've got some garlic that's already starting to sprout that I missed harvesting last spring. So I'm just gonna be a little bit careful about where I put the soil, and then I'll get this pot planted and it'll fill this hole perfectly. No one will even know that I didn't have this planted here for the whole summer. So I just have to stop and acknowledge that my soil is amazing. You guys, I live in a former tobacco field. Natively, it's sand, like beach sand, as deep as you can dig. But I've been gardening here 11 years, and I put a lot of energy into soil health, specifically top dressing with my favorite compost soil cube, but also cover cropping and growing all of these annuals, knowing that after frost, I will just take a mower and mow them all down to the ground, and all their biomass will decompose in place, kind of feeding the biome and ultimately adding really important organic matter. And I just have to tell you, like, I grew up in southeastern Michigan where this was kind of the color and texture, and I have officially created the compost that I grew up growing in. And it is glorious. This is truly black magic, particularly for being here in the sandy land of central North Carolina Zone 7. Yeah, I'm feeling accomplished. The final step is just to add a little bit of triple shred hardwood mulch. And this really just makes everything look finished. You don't need to add very much. I'm literally just basically painting it on the surface. You know, really no more than 1 inch. And I really just want to spread it out. It helps with water retention, but the great thing about triple shred hardwood is it's supposed to break down, so it does add organic matter in the long run. So I never recommend like colored mulches, fake mulches. Just use natural materials, and the finer ground they are, the faster they'll decompose, and ultimately make it so that your soil can look as good as mine. Because this is really just to prove to you how amazing you can make your soil base by investing some time and energy and being really creative about the plant combinations you have so that you can use their biomass to your advantage. Well, I hope you will be inspired by this video, and please be sure to subscribe and like this video for more practical gardening advice right here from my Zone 7 Central North Carolina garden. And I hope that you will plan to attend the fall open garden scheduled for Saturday, September 24th from noon to 4 p.m. Thanks for watching, everybody.